This is Justin Bradford of Penalty Box Radio reporting from Bridgestone Arena, where the Nashville Predators fell in Game 4, 4-1. Absolutely bizarre series here with Jeremy K. Gover, Nashville Predators Radio Network. Both road teams are winning games in each barn. No home team has won in the series so far.
No, but that bodes well for the Nashville Predators, because that means that if it goes 7 games, it'll be 4 in Anaheim's barn, and that means 4 wins to the Nashville Predators. You can't expect that to be the case, but again, if you're looking at trends, I guess it's a positive if you're Nashville.
Now, the effort was much better Thursday night compared to Tuesday night in Game 3. The Predators actually had momentum in the second period. There was a call, however, an embellishment call on Victor Arvidsson that really did change the momentum of the game. Even Peter Laviolette alluded to that as well.
Yeah, the call on Arvidsson, he gets tripped up, and he's moving his feet the entire time, which is what they tell you to do. If you're getting interfered with, you're getting tripped, you're getting hooked. If you move your feet the entire time, then you can't get called for embellishment. You can't get called for diving. But that's exactly what he did get called for. So it was offsetting penalties, and next thing you know, Anaheim scores a goal. So it was a very unfortunate turn of events, because you go from Nashville supposed to be on the power play to giving up a 4-on-4 goal, which of course made the score 2-1, and the Ducks never looked back. So it's highly unfortunate that it did play a serious factor in the game, maybe even the defining moment.
Yeah, well, I mean, it did. In hindsight, it did. I mean, we were moving really good at that point, and they scored on the 4-on-4 goal. We got to respond better to that. If even when the goal goes in and they get that, we need to somehow generate the momentum back in our direction and swing it our way. And we didn't do that for the rest of the period. They were able to get another one, so it was a big turning point in the game.
It's a hockey call. They have a tough job, and when it happens fast, the way his body was, he kind of had to flop. He had no other choice and to go down like he did. So it happens fast. It is what it is. It's our job to stay focused and kill the penalty and get back to work.
Special teams have obviously played a role in this series for the Nashville Predators, not in the best way, though, as they're 1 for 19 in the power play. Lots of looks, lots of opportunities, just cannot convert. And at home, just cannot convert either.
No, 0 for 11 on the power play at home. Now, again, they only scored 1 goal at home, so it was even strength. So it's not like there's a gluttony of goals that are showing the weakness of the power play. But at the same time, you have 11 power play chances against a team as talented as Anaheim. You need to cash in. You have to cash in. I don't care if they're the top top penalty kill team in the regular season. You've got to take advantage of at least 1 or 2 of those. And the fact they're 0 for 11, I think, really did hurt their chances of winning here in Bridgestone Arena.
I think last game we had a lot of, I don't know exactly how many chances. We had some good chances, and so we knew it was going to be tough. They were top special teams in the league, and we're going to keep working at it and hopefully get some success.
One of the interesting stats of this bizarre series, though, is the first 2 games the Nashville Predators were dominated in the face-off dot, and they won those games. In the last 2 games where they've lost, they've dominated themselves in the face-off dot. Possession is obviously very important in this game, and winning possession by winning face-offs is important, but it seems to be, I don't want to say backfiring, but it's just not working in their favor. And what are you seeing out in terms of the effort, in terms of winning possession and trying to possess the puck in the offensive zone?
I think they're doing a lot of the right things when it comes to face-offs, when it comes to puck possession, when it comes to even moving the puck around the zone, the attacking zone. I think they're doing a lot of things right. The problem is that, especially in Game 4, tons of chances, just nothing went for them. I mean, we're talking shots into shin pads. We're talking, passes into shin pads. We're talking, where they try to get a shot off and it ramps up off of somebody else's stick and goes, into the netting. They can't seem to get the open space enough to make something happen offensively, and it's got to be very frustrating if you're the Nashville Predators, because you're playing well enough to at least get rewarded. Maybe not win like in Game 3. You definitely played well enough in Game 4 to win, but in Game 3, you played well enough to get some results, and there's just none happening.
Yeah, just for the sake of that, the block shots, 9 block shots by the Anaheim Ducks just in the first period alone, and well over 20 in this game. Obviously closing up passing lanes, shooting lanes, and just shutting down the Predators in every way possible.
We just got to find a way when we get down, we got to find a way to get one and get ourselves back in it. We were riding some momentum. We had some good stretches. It was better than a couple nights ago, but outcome's the same, and they play good.
Nashville Predators will travel back to Anaheim for Game 5 Saturday afternoon, where they can look to take a lead again in this series. Go over what do they need to do to get back into this game?
They need to score early. I mean, it's just the bottom line, because Frederik Andersen he's not. I mean, he played well tonight. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking anything away from him. But in Game 3, they rarely tested him. He was good when they did, but there was nothing just mind-blowing save-wise. And but contrary, by the way, Rene had a ton of great saves tonight. None of the goals were his fault, in my opinion, and he really kept them in the game early. But going back to Andersen, he's probably so confident right now, almost like an empty confidence. Like, again, like, he's played well, but he hasn't played out of his mind to keep his team in the game. He has not won his team the game, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But he's got 2 wins under his belt now, and he probably thinks he's unbeatable. And so Nashville has to get past him early in Game 5 to get their own confidence, to get in his head a little bit, and to make the Ducks think it's a game. Because as long as the Ducks are confident and they think it's their game to lose, then I think they're going to be dangerous.
There you have it. It's still a best-of-7 series. 3 games to go. This is Justin Bradford of Penalty Box Radio, Jeremy K. Gover, Nashville Predators Radio Network. Thanks for tuning in.